Love when we play games you're to get back to. Normally I'd say that's like just a Spike-Chunsoft thing with me. But I'll admit, after the first 2 Danganronpas and doing overly well at solving everything in advance, damn near, 3 got really stressful for me.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Today we're going to teach you how to make a clone. Apparently,
the first ingredient is rib cage, or at least parts of it. Hey, Sly, how's it going? Didn't do it to you, though.
That's what I'm talking about!
Please take a look at the monitor.
Cloning for fun and profit.
Gelato,
Good time to have the sheep, right?
Gelato, 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 gelato.
What? Why? You know that word is like PTSD inducing at this point. Thank you for the fit skin carry. God.
That dream can finally come true, thanks to the invention of the Extend Machine.
That's not being brought back from the dead. Is that emote still? Oh god, it is. That's still there. That's still a thing. When your own mods troll you. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna try and get my mods hooked up with EDF so I can waste all of you again. Incidentally, Cubby, the clips I had to send along, I did include the one where I managed the perfect grenade on your flying ass.
This poor woman has been crushed beneath some falling debris.
Oh, noes!
But there, on the deceased stomach, is a product of human intellect and the origin of cloning. The X key. Simply set it into the Extend Machine, and, with enough score points, you can extend.
Ah, okay, so now we're starting to see where the score actually factors in. I was kind of curious about that. About the clone-owned counter can be called cloned. I actually typed that same horrible pun in Discord last night. The only problem is that at a glance it also looks like clowned.
A young girl exits the machine. The older woman is now reborn as her younger self from bygone days. To be reborn is to be young again. A smash hit with women everywhere. A nation of longevity begins with cloning technology. For adults, children, even grandma.
I love the style of this, I really do. And yeah, Sly, new EDF, Iron Rain on the 11th.
An Extend Machine for every household. An Extend Machine to serve your country.
Yeah, Cubby, it's a different team, but it's still Sandlot, so it's still the same development house, it seems.
CLZ Gel 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 GE. The fucking Lato.
I will throw Grunt at you. Thank you for the bit spam. There will be grunt projectiles. Extend Machine would lead to a lot of overpopulation, but it couldn't though. Well, it depends. Yes, if we keep bringing people back while also increasing the population, you've definitely got a problem. If, however, we don't actually know that clones can reproduce. Just a thought. Which, speaking of thoughts, reminds me, there has already been some speculation in the Zanki Zero channel in Discord. A little bit of theorizing going on for what's up with this island.
The Extend Machine allows you to come back to life in a new body, even if you die.
So we're going to treat this under the same kind of rules we always treat Danganronpa. If you want to speculate, please, by all means, feel free to speculate. Just make sure that it's couched in, spec. It might not matter as much here because it's not a trial. And it hasn't been out in Japan a bunch of time already, so less chances of people just, happening to have spoilers on hand. But we'll run under the same rules as a precaution.
They come back in a child's body, right? How lame.
I might have to reactivate that command. Yeah, I think I have to reactivate that command on the bot.
Mature women are good in their own way. Some people just don't seem to understand.
Oh, sorry?
So $1,000,000 question, folks. I've got to replace the Rex Bit Cup for this game. What are we going to use instead? I was kind of thinking we'd just have the bits fall into the sucking chest wound on Rinko.
Anyway, I need you to show me the stuff before we start talking business.
Sure, but can you do your job as an assistant once in a while? Ta-da! This is the extend machine!
Whoa, is this really it? It almost looks just like a machine.
What's my sin? Oh, if we're going off classic sins, it's pride. Or wrath. I'm not really sure which. I'm angry all the time and very proud of it.
It is a machine. Have you been listening at all? You can use the extend machine to create new clones and extend their lives. Now, why don't we try extending ourselves? Would you mind dying real quick, Sho?
Sounds kind of scary, but I am the assistant after all. Bring it on!
Please tell me she just caps him.
Mirai! How could this happen? Ah!
That's a neat trick, kid.
No, now's not the time for crying. I need to clone Mirai. I can do it as long as I follow the script. I just need to believe in the me that believes in me.
Oh my god! Really? We're going there!
First, I'll set Mirai's X key into the extend machine. Do I have enough score points?
We're gonna need another sheep. Thank you for the Pinskate, Kiri. Now I'm just thinking of, oh god, which was Ant-Man. The first Ant-Man.
Okay, good. Then I'll activate the machine. And now I wait. Come back, Mirai. We were just getting started. Wow. Do you know my name?
Unimpressed.
Sho, my dim-witted assistant.
It's good to see you again, Mirai.
Wait, does that count for our clone-owned counter? Actually, do the first 2 deaths count as well? Are we already at a 3?
I'd love to knock the teeth out of that sheepish smile of yours right now.
Yes, yes, and yes.
So, as you can see, this is the power of the extend machine.
We could be at a dozen and not aware. Yeah, I'm only gonna count the ones we see. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll mark 3 for now. Hey, hope you did. How you doing, man?
Thanks to the X key, you can always pass on your memories and experiences to your new body.
So what happens if something destroys the X key? Or what happens if someone dies in such a way that we can't get it? I.e., oh, I don't know, Ryo decides to go surfboarding and sinks to the bottom of the deep, deep sea. Because I'm not going after that.
Like how I remember being killed by Sho just now.
Wait, but you haven't gotten any younger, even though the lady in the commercial turned into a little girl.
Of course, I was always a cute little lamb in the first place.
The logic is unassailable.
Mirai! How could this happen? Ah!
And that makes 4. That's fast. Okay, so we're starting with a deficit of 4. You're in fucking love with this game so far? I'm not gonna lie, so am I. Like this is exactly what I needed right now. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's creepy, it's horrific, it's hitting all the right buttons for me. Oh, I'm wrapped in a dusty towel after being freshly reborn, standing barefoot on the garage floor. My glasses are still wet after a rough wipe. I stare at the palm of my hands as I move them around. Full, soft hands. Thin arms with no muscle definition. I'm even shorter than Sachika now. Was I always this close to the ground? Physically, I'm the same as when I was in first grade or so.
Wow!
Oh my god, you're like so cute, Haruto. You're even smaller than Sachika now.
No way!
That's a more appropriate response. I could really have used a heads up. I think she got 2. Is this really Haruto? Maybe it's some other kid who wandered in. Guess my joke last night turned out to be true after all. What kind of genre would this fall into? Their marketing material, they're calling it a non-stop survival RPG. Which, I gotta tell you, actually seems pretty accurate. Because obviously we have our very Danganronpa-esque, visual novel style conversation stuff going on. But it's first-person dungeon crawler exploration out in the world itself. Combat is done real-time in that same view. And we have stress, food, and bladders to manage. So it's got sim elements going on as well. Hey, full-time Robert, how are you? Feels like you're losing at the survival part? Hey, I'm only plot losing so far. Mentioned we should tell Spike-Chunsoft while we're picking up the game. How would we do that? Oh, I mean, if you're on Twitter, just tweet at him. Let him know. Let him know why you're picking it up. Let him know what put you onto it. I actually sent all of our metrics to my contact at Spike-Chunsoft yesterday just to let them know how things went. What's with this arcade machine? So then, all the human clone talk was real? Hello there, little boy. Your glasses are slipping down. They all take turns looking at me, commenting with interest, questions, or fear.
No.
Step back for a moment, everyone. I'd like to examine him for a bit. Dr. Ichio kneels down, looks into my eyes, and uses a stethoscope on my chest, back, and stomach. Now we're generic commenter number 2. His movements are careful and deliberate as he examines each section of my body. I feel an odd sense of security as his big hands gently press against... Oh my. Well then.
Are you good?
So, how does he look, Doc?
Right.
Well, I can see he's a normal, healthy young boy. Disregarding the X key on his belly, that is.
It's not like that.
Not that. I'm asking if this kid is really Haruto.
I wonder.
Even I can't answer that question. Without some way of conducting a DNA test, it's not possible to scientifically or medically identify him. Besides, we don't have any records of Haruto's DNA in the first place.
Damn it.
Ah, damn it. I can't believe this.
Everyone, what happened? Huh?
I'm taken aback by the high pitch of my own voice. Is this what I sounded like before puberty? Everyone stays quiet, waiting for my next words. I take a deep breath and exhale.
What happened to Rinko?
Now, for most of the people, I noticed there's only the one VA in the list. A couple of people actually have separate VAs just for their child form, apparently.
We were both killed. Something impaled us through our chests and...
What did you miss? You missed that. Let's just say the last 30 minutes of last night were a great big bloody bang. The whole of my chest is gone, but I can still feel the pain and warm blood from that moment. But I came back to life, right? Then is Rinko back too? I'm gonna guess, just mechanically, we probably won't have Rinko back, so our first goal is gonna be to use the machine to actually bring her back. So that we can go through the actual mechanical motions ourselves. Like, nope, not yet. She's still, like, totally in here.
Is that...
Sachika holds out the object known as the X key. I don't know if you remember this, but After Rinko was stabbed, she melted into a pile of white sand. Is that what it was? Because it looked a hell of a lot nastier than that. In that pile, we found her clothes, shoes, and all her other stuff, including the X key. Thought it was a D-pad? Right! It's not an X key! It's totally a pad!
No.
I just want to say, I am fairly certain that this is more violent than Danganronpa already. Mostly on the grounds that no Psychopop pink Pepto-Bismol spatter going on. It's just bright red and nasty as fuck. I remember, but just a little bit. I'm really trying not to think about it. It's like, yes, now we're like Corpse Party. I really should rerun that sometime.
Yeah.
Been over 4 years.
Oh, your body also turned to white sand immediately after that. The belongings in the X key fell to the floor too.
Huh?
Oh, me too?
Maybe the monster was satisfied after killing you, seeing as it retreated to the back of the ruins.
What if it actually really was the TV crew, and we're just on another planet?
That's when we retrieved both your X keys and clothes, and returned back to Garage Island. We left the rest of your belongings there, though. There was a chance the monster was still around.
Oh, good. Corpse collection. As soon as we returned, that Extend TV show was on. That's where they told us how to revive someone, or rather, how to create human clones.
Well,
Oh, the current deaths are absolutely predetermined. It was all cinematic lead up to it. There's we are on the rails of, you know, being introduced to the system. The beach is made of people. You're probably right. All right, let me see. Okay, there we go. It's... Oh, no, actually, the command does exist. That's right. Speculates the specific command. Just include spec somewhere in the start of your message for stuff like that. As opposed to the full command. The command's mostly just to let people know about the rules.
Whoa, what a weird-looking Danganronpa.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. How you doing, man? And I'm at this point with the whole clone cycle thing going on. This is Danganreshika to me. They were a bit skeptical, but well, here you are. I know what
hope
happened,
the
little
bomber
boy.
arrives soon, CLZ chance.
No, let's not. Thank you for the bits. Oh. This is all so beyond normalcy, I feel almost attached, like it's happening to someone else. Well, I mean, technically it kind of did. Well, we know I was able to come back to life, so why don't we try it for Rinko too?
I know.
Yeah, oh, Haruto. So, like, why don't you try extending Rinko? Extend her? I barely know her.
What do you think?
They, like, said extending is like using a 1-up. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gaming term, right? It means you get an extra life. You don't really see life count systems being used in most modern games. Thank you for actually calling that out, too. Because it's such an old thing, but really, outside of retro-style games, it's not really a thing we do as much anymore. Since these are only clones, we're just letting everyone starve, be more economic? Potentially, but if we're all weak and starving, it would be more difficult to accomplish our tasks, depending. That, and we'd be... Well, we're gonna have to do things to get points in order to bring people back when they die, which means having people in decent enough condition to actually fight. Give Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Neo Sekiro a life count. Well, technically, Sekiro does have one. You have one extra life. Maybe in older shooting games found in arcades, if anything.
Amazing!
You sure know a lot. Sachika just learned about it earlier.
Here!
So, like, here's Rinko's X key. Here you go, Haruto.
Hey.
Wait a minute. What am I supposed to do with this? I was dead during the TV show, remember?
That's right.
So, like, you used the extend machine behind you? That's where you came out of, remember? extend machine, the giant arcade cabinet Rio and I talked about yesterday. Guess we're not playing any Third Strike on it. There's one obvious difference since then, though. The arcade cabinet is powered on. The neon letters spelling extend are lit up like the lights at a bar. It is pretty gaudy. The extend machine is your mommy. I come from the metallic womb. Alright, can you teach me how to use it? But first, I'd like to put some clothes on now. Is there a shirt I can wear? I mean, I could probably wear my old shirt, but it's got 2 head holes right now.
Haruto, your wiener's showing.
Oh, okay. Okay, then. So much for the towel. Your revival shocked me so much I forgot. Your wiener's showing, Haruto.
Haruto's weenie.
I don't feel like I even need to voice this.
Just wear the birthday suit. Best outfit.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. Can you please stop saying that?
Such an impertinent wiener.
I shall remember this. Please don't.
No.
Okay. Clearly the game is in tune. I understand, Naruto. It's not even as big as my pinky, but it's okay. You're still only a child.
Hey.
Oh, I'm not hiding it because I'm worried about the size. Can I just get my clothes back now? The game was made for you. Right.
See?
Oh, I brought your clothes just in case, but look, we have something even better.
A children's uniform. Did you find it in the ruins? They must be brand new since they're still in plastic bags. They even come with underwear and shoes.
Well,
We haven't told you this yet, but there's a storage compartment under the extend machine. We found a bunch of clothes in there. They also have name tags for us. I'll consider it. I'm sure they're tailored to our exact sizes, too.
Pack it up, go home, folks. This is the best game. And pertinent wieners give you a name for your future bands.
When they saw Haruto's weenie.
Thank you for the bits, Bill. Our name tags.
Yeah.
Yep, Sachika's bag was in there too. Isn't it totally cute? Totes adorbs. Sachiko turned to show me the bag hanging on her shoulder. That's a super cute animation, actually. And I realize her bag looks like one of the Extend TV characters. This must mean whoever made that cartoon show had also prepared our clothes and other goods. Name tags we need to prevent body swap shenanigans. I don't know how we could potentially
Oops.
body swap.
Here we go. When the weenie was revealed.
Oh god, there's a... Oh, what is that? Alright, hang on. I gotta share that one in, Actually, you know what? It'd be easier to just do it this way. There you go. Just... Thank you for the bits, Bill. It's a slightly disturbing thought, but beggars can't be choosers here.
Thanks.
I'll wear these then. Thanks. So how are we feeling about our voice selection so far? We're still happy with our choices? I put the clothes on, and I'm taught how to use the extend machine. Even though I'm living proof myself, I still can't quite believe it's real. But I would soon realize this ridiculous machine is our only hope. And this machine is the punishment given unto us. Extend machine! The extend machine allows you to extend and create new clones. Oh, sorry, I saw the Rinko there. Oh, that poor girl. The score necessary to extend can be obtained by defeating organisms. In short, go punch a goat. Clones can earn numerous Shigabane depending on the causes of death. Activated Shigabane will grant resistances toward characters' various causes of death. So, you know, instead of what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, it's what actually does kill you makes you stronger. To activate Shigabane, select Shigabane bonus when extending. Probably going to increase the cost, I assume. Death will push you to newer heights. Try collecting as many Shigabane as possible. In short, go get yourself murder on a bunch. If you liked Impertinent Wiener, you're going to love our next song, Disrespectful Phallus. You remember when this was a classy channel? Once upon a time. Long ago. That was interesting. I can't actually get into my options right now. I want to take a closer look at our current profile picture and everything, but maybe after we do this. When was it a classy channel? Honestly, before we did Conception 2. Mistakes were made. Santa Clara Systems. I'm loving the music.
Long ago? How long in length are you talking about?
Tiniest min, cheers and welcome. Thank you for the bits, Phil. How long in length are we talking about? Why do I have to watch a clip to learn about application marks? Because it came in while I was live. Then I realized I went dead fucking silent while reading it, so I couldn't exactly not say anything about what was up. And I'm trying not to think about it. Alive, 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 alive. Dead. Your Shigabane, premature death, died as an adult. You could adult lifespan extended by 1 day. Death by an enemy for the first time. Die of enemy attack and defense slightly increased. I love the goat for that. Oh, we can also reassign, we can pay to reassign skill points at the same time. Well, we will activate Shigabane bonuses. That's creepy. That is very creepy. Yes, the goal is to die of... holding your pee won't kill you. You'll just wet yourself. No, seriously, they covered that earlier. Well, Rinko's back. So there we go. She's got premature death and death by an enemy for first time, and no one else is anything. God, I'm looking at the bottom thing now. Just...
Rinko, is that you?
Somebody better get her the shirt first. A girl emerges from the extend machine. Her facial features resemble Rinko's. This one doesn't have a hole in her, though.
Is this the garage? I thought we went to the other island. Rise and shine, Rinko! Are you hurting anywhere? Good morning, Sachika. Sorry, did I fall asleep?
Oh no, she definitely didn't come back as an adult. We're officially protag now? Yeah.
Something's wrong with my voice. And why am I all wet? And naked?
Praising.
I'm naked? Wait, why am I tiny? What's
You can
going
still
on?
hear
Also
the
phrasing.
machine in the background. That's fucking fantastic. GG Spike-Chunsoft.
Thank you for the bits, Claymore. Hey, Yuma, Sachi, mind coming over here for a sec? The girls of the group form a wall around the Rinko look-alike, blocking her from our view. Are we still doing phrasing? I never know. Is phrasing back? Are we bringing back phrasing?
Besides,
Her wiener is also impertinent. Nope. Let it go. Let it go. We're gonna get her dressed, so you boys look away. Here, Rinko, use this to dry off.
Hey,
How come she's got a modesty wall, but we didn't? Everyone was still surprised because we were the first to come back. Also, everyone wanted to laugh at us. Including me, but I'm a doctor. I need to give her a medical examination.
Hey,
Wait just a minute. I'm not giving her any weird looks either.
nah.
Mentally, she's still 25 years old, so don't even think about it, or I'll arrest you for voyeurism. Dr. Beefcake is Dr. Beef Cream. No one batted an eye about seeing me naked.
However,
Oh no, we totally got body shamed. There were a lot of comments about parts. But she's physically a child. As an aspiring
Everyone pointed and
pediatrician,
laughed at our impertinent tweener. CLZ sob.
thank you for the bits, Claymore. God damn it,
I'm
Bill.
guessing Rinko is completely reset now in terms of physical attributes.
Oh no, what is that? I never know if I can trust links from... Well, we've shifted from plot to justice, apparently. Everything from Doctor sounds like innuendo in the voice of Zaf. That's the point. She's physically a child. As an aspiring pediatrician, I examined many kids during training. Oh my god. I hear he loves children and enjoys putting his body through intense physical abuse.
What a perv.
What a creep. He's the last person who should be around kids.
I can't.
Gentlemen, it seems I have died on my hill. Now leave the rest to you. After being called a creep, the doctor turns away from us, then crouches down and hugs his knees. You broke the doctor!
You know,
He's like a sulking bodybuilder or something.
well,
It's not much of a metaphor. Oh my god! She's so cute! Wait, what was her voice again? Oh, voice list. Oh god, right. This boy is Haruto. And I'm a clone revived by the extend machine too. Echo's expression fills with confusion and fear as she realizes what had happened. Other than the skirt, her clothes are basically the same as mine. The stitching on her pocket reads, Mani. Maybe it's a uniform for some school?
you got it?
That seems to be the case. Haruto remembers, so I'm sure you do too. How you died, that is.
Oh. Rinko leans forward, covering her mouth with her hands, and then begins dry heaving. Mashro something institute. I was actually wondering, I was thinking the eye might come across as initiative. Since they've already talked about like the humanity restoration stuff, I wonder if it's going to be something initiative. But institute, I think, works. And given that we all had some sort of connection to some part of like Mashro City, I'm kind of leaning towards that. Plus, they would have had the money to set up ridiculous shit like this, right? Sure is cute. Would be a shame if she were to, fucking melt. She groans in pain as saliva drips and dangles from her mouth. Since she'd literally just been born, there's probably nothing in her stomach to throw up. Minamo tenderly rubs Rinko's back as she writhes in agony with no way to find relief.
Why, you?
You always have one too many things to say, Zen. Look at her. She's just a little girl.
No.
But she's 25 on the inside. You even said so yourself.
So, what they were saying on TV is all true. Our bodies are cloned, and I'm in this machine on my belly. So, the world really is...
Hey, Chimera. That distinct hum starts up again. The CRT powers on once more, and the screen displays that familiar grainy picture. Extend TV again.
Don't tell me.
It was just on earlier.
I can't wait!
I was like, it must be because we cleared the mission. I wonder what's next. No, you really just missed the respawning. And a lot of comments about the size of Haruto's penis. Or lack thereof. Now that you mention it, we did clear it. Our mission was to clear the clone.
Haruto Higurashi.
Little boy. I mean Haruto Higurashi. Can you turn the channel?
Huh?
What? Why me?
That's right.
You have a talent for it. You seem well suited to manual labor. What kind of talent would that be? I grumble the whole way over, but reach for the TV's channel dial anyway. I mean, technically I'm lower to the ground, so I am closer to it at this point. It seems I retain my old disposition. Knowing that gives me an odd sense of relief. Yep, extend the Rinko Tsukino is done. Now we gotta check the TV. Okay, I can finally get back into this. I want to see... Yeah, there we... Oh my god, my hit points suck. So does my attack. So does my defense. Ew. So low. Hang on. I want to grab something quickly here for my other screen. Alright, just pulling up that review kit because one of the things that was included with it was this phenomenally useful chart. Age, duration, and what's actually impacted by each of the specific phases of life. That is some handy shit to provide.
Look, Vegeta, it's a subscriber.
I gotta say, Spike-Chunsoft, like, nailed it. I don't think I've actually had this comprehensive review package before. Usually I don't have any whatsoever, but this has been, like, really good. Which I think, for them in particular, is important, because this is a weird game with no particular analog I can point at and just say, like, oh yeah, it's like that. Thank you for the bits, Bill. A ratio with extra... Exactly, that's why this is Danganreshika. And Ibsen, thank you for 15 months with that Twitch Prime sub. Welcome back. Let me see some love and hype in chat for Ibsen, please. Cheers. Still catching up with yesterday's watch. Trying to get this back in the board. Gotcha. Hang on, what's just an emote? So, I need to get some emotes out of this game. I have to. There's no two ways about it. This is hitting everything right. I gotta get some. Naldar with that T2 above and beyond in 25 months. Let me see some love and hype in chat. Welcome back, and thank you so much for that. Oh, thank you, Ibsen. And Bill, thank you for the bits. Danganreshika or Rampa. Danganreshika. No, well, there might be incinerators, and if we die, maybe we'll get fire resistance. Rio for excitement emote? Maybe. I gotta figure out what it is that we need, and then what'll fit a good thing. But I do also definitely want to do a custom bit jar for this one. We'll bring Rex back when we do ME3. So our hit points cap has gone way down. Attack and defense are garbage. Our carry is also cut roughly in half. That's so cute. She's got better hit points, attack, and defense than... And can carry more. Wow. The little girl is schooling us. It's like Hakoniwa all over again. Oh, Vitality, thank you so much for continuing the gift sub you got from Crunchy. Cheers. Girls mature faster than boys. I got no argument.
What's this?
Ah, okay, we can access our base expansion from here. We're gonna have to look into some of this stuff. Okay, so now we can just kind of quick access stuff while in the base itself. That's cool.
Found it.
Welcome back to Landed Switch. Didn't give you some. Oh, weird. And it's good to be back, and this is the perfect game to come back with.
Time for Extend TV.
You ever notice how she's side-eyeing her assistant the whole time during that? Like, to make sure he's doing his job?
Now that you know how to use the extend machine, what do you think? Pretty amazing, right?
I'm surprised. I didn't know making clones was so easy.
Yeah, go for it, Dragon. You actually don't need permission either for link sharing because you've got the sub mic. So yeah, feel free.
Just look how excited he is.
I kind of want to take Mirai's disapproving face for an emote, but I have this suspicion that we sort of have that covered already with Brono.
I'm just a sucker for clones, you know?
Why are you talking about clones like they're your favorite food?
Nah, that looks nice. I like it. When the destruction of D-pad things will come to a point? Yeah, I asked that question earlier too. What happens if it's actually destroyed? Can it be?
But Mirai, what's the point of doing all this survival stuff when we have the extend machine? If someone dies, we could just make a new clone again.
Sadly, the extend machine isn't without faults. When you extend, it spends the score points that are stored in the machine. But if you don't have enough, you won't be able to make any clones. So that's why you need to survive and keep collecting more score points.
What? Really? So how do we get more score points? Just put on black
Clones are
spandex
not a
suits
food.
and kill some aliens?
I mean, maybe we could at a stretch, if necessary.
No aliens to kill, but you're right about score points. You earn them by defeating enemies.
So the game... So basically, the world is gamifying murder. Alright. Oh, Gantz reference? Yes! You're right, it is! Go forth, kill aliens, spend points on freedom and weapons.
For example, beat a goat for some goat meat, and you'll earn a few score points in the process.
This is opted to reference some stuff I really wouldn't have expected. Stuff's the machine full of... Thank you for the bits, Wolfenbach.
So you can't extend without score points, and you need to survive to earn them, huh? Sounds like there's no end to this humanity restoration mission. This isn't gonna
Pretty
be
much
easy.
Professor Genki's murder time. Fun time.
Murder
Love.
time? Fun time! Thank you for the bits, Bill. I freaking love Professor Genki in Saints Row 3. And yeah, you're right, QA. Basically, your score is devotion in Reshka terms.
No, it's not. And the extend machine isn't complete yet.
It was missing a lot of buttons.
Oh, it's not done. It's not?
And that brings us to our next mission.
Obtain the machine's pants!
I'll get right on that show.
The ruins drifting across Earth's ocean. Mashiro Garden Tower. Have you guys been there yet?
I feel like the lamb is trolling me right now.
You should be able to find parts for the extend machine there. This time, your mission
Look,
is to
Vegeta,
go and get those
it's a
machine
subscriber.
parts.
Noxie with 7 months. Let me see some love and hype in chat. Thank you so much for that, and welcome back. Cheers.
So if you put those pants on the machine...
It'll give the extend machine a boost.
It'll give the extend machine boobs?
Fuck it, I'm out.
That's one of the crucial objectives of the Humanity Restoration Mission.
I like how Mariah's just, like, fucking not even listening to him anymore.
Boy, I sure am lucky to be born on Earth.
Sho looks so happy. It's almost like he's mistaking parts for pants. Okay, everyone. Good luck finding those machine parts.
If you die, you can just extend again. What's there to be afraid of?
Extend TV is rooting for you. Remember, kids,
Illuminate!
a brighter future.
Wait, what if I turned that into an emote?
For humanity!
Bye-bye.
It's not enough. He's fucking waving. He is not throwing a Nazi salute. God. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, they're totally doing some old Tokusatsu style posing. This is that eugenics experiment stuff we know they're up to back in 42. Look, if you want actual eugenics around this channel...
I did not see that coming.
Bill. Slapping 2.0, man, I swear to God, you've already earned it. And this time it's going to be with the glove. Oh my God. Anyways, I was going to say, if you want actual eugenics in this channel, just stick around for the annual run of Ereshka. The entire thing is a dungeon crawler / eugenics simulator.
Yay!
Extend machine parts, huh? It's totally like a treasure hunt. That'll be fun.
Hey!
That's not my idea of fun, and I'm definitely not going to those ruins again.
What?
Why not? We like just barely began exploring the place.
Like I said,
Did you forget about the monster already? 2 of us were killed not too long ago. But what if we play like hide and seek in there? Sachika's good at hide and seek.
the hell?
Oh, don't be stupid, Sachika. More like stupid-ka. I'm not playing some hide and seek of death. Well,
Hey.
isn't that every day in life though, really? I mean, realistically, we're just playing one long game of hide and seek with the Reaper.
I agree with little Missy over here. Even if we do die, we can come back to
Are they
life.
effectively a Sakumi and Boki? Bear?
Thank you for the bit, Sensita. And a little bit, yeah.
No.
I can't really say I agree with that mindset. Even if I'm not much of one, I'm still a doctor. It'd be best to avoid dying where possible. Yeah, her arm's always been like that. I agree with Ryo too. We revive as children when we come back to life, right? No offense to Haruto and Rinko, but kids aren't much good for physical labor or fighting. Just think what will happen with more kids in the group. We'd have trouble just staying alive.
Right.
True, taking care of children is rather hard work.
Good grief.
Sheesh, I was so busy worrying about getting killed. Anyone know what that monster was?
What did the monster look like? I wasn't given a chance to check.
Yeah.
At first glance, it sort of looked like a human. The face was anything but though. What part of that looked human? Giant eye, tentacle murder. Like, what kind of neighborhood did this man grow up in?
What?
Like a human?
So, what are you gonna do, Haruto? Flower girl?
I told you!
Zen, they're just kids. We can't take them back to such a dangerous place.
I'm telling you.
Like I said, they're adults on the inside. They can decide for themselves if it's too dangerous.
Maybe in the Holic neighborhood? Oh, that would, yeah, actually, that would pretty much cover it, wouldn't it? Well, I'd like to go back to those ruins. Of course, we still have that mission to do. My main goal is to gather more information. That place really is Mashiro Publishing. I'm sure there's plenty of information to be found. Zero adapts to freaky shit really fast. Zen adapts. Sorry, Zero. Yeah, I like Zen. So far, of all the people, he's actually got kind of just the most scientific mindset. He's just taking stuff in stride. It's like, oh, so if we die, we'll revive. Well, how about I kill myself and we find out for sure? He's just go. No hesitation. Just adapt and go. Like what happened to the world or human clones. A major publisher like that must know something. I want to obtain that information and...
How's that?
I want to know why I'm here. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to be, like, embedded at least 6 or 7 inches into the roof of a car right now.
I'd like to go back to the ruins, too.
Let's go.
No, I'm definitely going.
What?
Rinko?
Maybe I'm just stupid, but I'm still not willing to accept it. If all of humanity is gone and I can't see my family ever again, and they said on Extend TV that if we complete the machine, we might be able to revive humanity.
We're just getting started.
And I want to believe in that possibility. And I'll find that part and bring my family back to life.
Well now, color me surprised. The two who died are the most willing to go back there.
Nice to meet you.
So looks like me, Missy, Haruto, and Flower Girl will go explore the ruins some more.
It's not like that.
Hold up, we haven't agreed to that yet. Is that a serial code on Rinko's shoulder or a clone counter? No, we'll have to see.
No,
See if we can get a better look at it. It might also just be female 0001. It's possible that as everyone dies and kind of picks up their child shoots, there's going to be F and M. But we'll see.
Who says we need a unanimous decision? We're evenly split up, so it is fine by me.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
It's okay.
I'm fine with that, too.
Listen.
You two do realize you're kids, right? Forget fighting monsters. You couldn't beat a goat right now. Well, that sounds like a challenge, and now I'm going to have to go punch a goat. I think my camera's too high now, but yeah, whatever. Good enough. Minimo speaks to us as if trying to placate children, to which I reply as I push my glasses back up.
True.
It's true we're physically weaker with different senses now that we're children, but
But
I still have my experience as an adult, so I'm sure I can handle myself better than a normal kid.
oh,
Naruto.
How promising. And the explorers should gather at the West Shore. Let's prepare so we're not easily killed this time.
Give kids guns, killed goats. Well, Samuel Colt, the great equalizer. All right, we decided to explore the ruins with one group. Is there anything I need to check? So obviously we don't have weapons on them anymore. Let's see, just refresh myself on what does the what. Do I have anyone else with me right now? I do still. So we're going to get into his stuff. Do we have anything? Okay, we still have stuff in storage, so. Okay, nothing for either of them. Let's actually... We'll swap. We'll move the kids to the back for caution. I mean, they have no defense, basically. Is this an altered carbon situation? No, not exactly. I mean, there is definitely... Actually, it's not a bad call. There is definitely similarity in that we have the equivalent of our stack. It's an X key that exists on our belly. And we are cloned from it, though. We're not put into new bodies. Just new bodies of us are built from the information on that. So, yeah, we have something kind of like the stack, except instead of being sleeved, we just have new bodies built. So, we got skill points. Well, some people have skill points, but we didn't take much of a look through the kind of skills that were available. As you can see, we've got aptitude, so we can heal life over time during child, increase attack during adult, increased defense during middle age. So, kids regen, adults are DPS, and the middle-aged are tanks. Increased defense in front row, increased attack when 2 other characters with less days elapsed are in the party. There's a lot of interesting options here, so I'm going to have to actually take a look at these, kind of map things out at some point and figure out how we're going to want to build people. But that's something to decide after we fought something other than goats. Stress decreased over time during the senior stage. You just sort of forget your problems. Senility has advantages. And then we have stuff for blunt weapons, for slashing weapons, and for piercing weapons. That's something that'll come into play later. Ability to use any weapon with 100% efficiency at any growth. Damn. That's cool. We've got our base expansion one already set. Now the question is, does everyone have the same list? It kind of looks... No, not quite. Okay, so they have different ones under their aptitudes, potentially. For instance, actually, he actually has nothing for slashing weapons, ever. Just pierce and blunt. There's going to be a lot to unpackage here. The basic aptitudes, though, look like they're the same for everyone. Quadriceps, increased amount of weight, pectorals. More than half life ensures 1 life will remain of damage taken. Oh, basically endure. Hi, Fishrock. What exactly is this? This is a non-stop survival RPG. That's what they're calling it. Imagine Danganronpa cross-bred with Ereshka. Okay, so there's a lot to unpackage here. We'll have to dig around in that. I'll probably go through and put together a spreadsheet of everything at some point just to have a better available reference. Actually, can I... It's not letting me access
Look,
my...
Vegeta, it's a subscriber.
Alright, well, let me access party formation right now.
Time to check them out.
Hey, Fishrock. Thank you so much for 7 months of continued support. Welcome back. Let me see some love and hype in chat for that. Cheers. Just flex off that lethal damage? Exactly. Well, that's a good question. Has anyone's opinion changed, or is everyone too busy with what the hell is going on? Looks the same. Man, his are super terse. Looks like a pain in the ass. I'd leave him behind in a heartbeat. Is he really a doctor? I hope she doesn't start whining. She's kind of annoying to talk to. Stickler for rules. A little bit weird. Well, it won't let me adjust my my order right now, so I can't actually correct things to get the kids out of the front. So hopefully after this, when we're fully split up or whatever. You know, all the others are already waiting for us at the West Shore. Are you here to stop us?
Nah.
We can't let you kids go to the ruins by yourselves.
Huh?
Wait, are you counting me as a kid too?
Well, you do look like fun.
I'm sorry.
Minimum. I'm sorry for being selfish, but
Nah.
I just realized she even has the same hair color as Himiko. A game where the protagonists are all liches. Yep. I mean, that's not wrong. You want to go no matter what, right? And that's why we decided we're going with you.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
We're worried about you and Sachika. Not like we can count on Haruto and Zen to protect you.
Huh?
Come again.
I like that finger cracking he was doing there. Really? Yay! We like totally get to go on an adventure again.
But...
There was no other choice. I was against this idea, just so you know.
But...
Why'd you decide to go with us?
Yeah.
After discussing it, we came to a realization.
Animation was awesome. Zen's a damn good character. They've done a really good job of doing some of the more traditional facial expression work we get in 2D stuff and the coloration of it, but in 3D models. So I'm really digging that style. If you go to the ruins and get wiped out, you may not come back to life again. Oh, what do you mean? We all saw the power of the extend machine. It's not the machine that's the issue. It's us. We need something in order to revive, remember?
Isn't that right?
Oh, I get it. So, like, if we all die, there'd be no one left to bring the X key back. Incidentally, if we do all die, if there's like a full wipe, it said, we actually lose a chunk of our current score we're carrying with us. So, occasional returns to basically deposit score at the machine might not be a bad idea. Scarce if Sachi goes to respawn, will she have her arm and leg back? I sincerely doubt it. Because odds are we're all already clones. Which means she's just built that way.
Yeah.
Precisely. If we go back to search for you, it would be difficult finding you without knowing where you've died. Yeah, you can't see it really well, but her leg is prosthetic as well. There's only been a few shots where you can see it, and Haruto has mentioned it once.
You're right. It would be a great burden on the rest of you if that happens.
Alright.
In the end, we all decided to be most efficient if we all went together. Thank God I don't have to put kids on the forward party. We will all share the same fate. We will forever be together, even in death.
Excuse me.
You sound like some kind of stalker.
Mamoru looks like he's gonna ask if I'm a boy or a girl, then make me choose one of 3 Pokemon.
Wait, then who's the rival? Thank you for the bits, Doug. Yeah, we'll be able to swap Haruto out now.
In any case, I'm glad. Mamoru, an officer, will be helpful in combat.
Interesting that there's some people who call by name and others who won't.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Also,
But I gotta say one thing. If things go south, one of us has to get out alive. It's all over if we die together. Hunter, cheers and welcome.
okay.
Sachiko will run away as fast as possible. I'm also good at playing tag. One of us needs to survive, huh? I'll keep that in mind. Hey, Hunter, how you doing? Let's just use strategic stitches. Liches get stitches.
All right.
Let's go. Back to Mashiro Garden Tower.